So don't pick this one as your first ultra. Morning, Mrs. Wade.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Great to see you.
Start of the Coventry Way.
Yeah.
Starts in. Oh, now. It starts now. I don't know where I'm going. Turn left, okay. Oh goodness me, I have no idea what I'm doing today. Hi. Bye. That is the way I shall go. Good morning, everybody. It is Claire from Wild Ginger Running here, and today I'm doing a Coventry Way, which is 40 miles around my hometown of Coventry. And it's organised, along with many others, by my former teacher, Mrs. Wade, who you can see interviewed here. It's going to be really windy, this is a gale, and really muddy today, and then at 4 or 5 o'clock there's supposed to be a thunderstorm. So today I thought I'd talk to you all about my top 15 tips for your first ultra, like to nail your first ultra. That will be pretty much the opposite of everything that I'm doing today. I'm wearing some shoes that I've only had for like 3 weeks. I don't know the way. I haven't done my planning of gradient profile, like when I'm going to hit what checkpoint when. Do what I say, not what I do. The great thing is, this is a long distance walking association event, LDWA, and the checkpoints are really generous because it's for walkers. So yeah, less talking, more running. There's another Coventry Way sign there. Hopefully the navigation's not going to be too bad. Oh, I feel like I should have started earlier. Everybody is just zooming past me. Lovely gale. Wow, this is just like walking through pure silage. Doesn't smell though. Whew. I have done this race before in 1999 with my dad. I walked it with him and I asked him if he wanted to do it again with me today. He said absolutely not. So Dad, do you not fancy it again?
No, I do not. No.
And I just remember back in the day, we got to this section of old railway, like up there somewhere, and these 4 or so people were in tracksters and, I don't know, you know, Ron Hill tracksters and Welsh's shoes, and they were going to run round, and I was like, how on earth can anyone run 40 miles? And look at me now. But yeah, it definitely made an impression doing this kind of thing early on. I would stress that I'm more of an endurance hiker than a runner, to be honest. I try. When I get older, like when I retire, I think I'm just going to change the YouTube channel name to Wild Ginger Hiking. So yeah, this Coventry Way, it was set up by Cyril Bean in yeah, and he sadly passed away in 2021, but he just, you know, he was really involved in organising the race every year, and it's been a stalwart of the Warwickshire running and hiking calendar. So having described myself as more of an ultra hiker than an ultra runner, I am going to be giving you some tips for your first ultra running race. And the first one is to pick something easy. So I'd go for like a 50k with under 1,000 meters of ascent, maybe even just 500 meters of ascent. So that's kind of 30 miles. And that's tip number 1. Yeah, so pick an easy one, and one with generous cut-off times, like these ones that the Long Distance Walkers Association organise. But then maybe not, as we will come to in tip number 2. Gonna have a little snack. Not all of it, just a bite or so. Hello.
Hello.
You enjoying the mud?
Muddy gets worse.
Oh, does it? Oh, excellent. Yeah. We'll do that today. I've got my mum waiting at halfway with a whole spare pair of shoes and socks, so I don't know if it's allowed, but don't tell anyone.
I'm not going to say driver. No. It's more about the not falling over.
Tried to do arc of attrition 50. This
I take my hat off too.
I'd only got 40 miles round. I got cut off by 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, so don't pick this one as your first ultra.
And because I'm tall, I can still
Oh, I went for the mountain buggy all-terrain because it's got a swivelly wheel at the front.
Right.
Most running buggies don't.
Yeah,
So you're constantly having to push down to move, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's got a fixed front wheel, which I've got used to.
Yeah.
Hi.
So the second tip I have, and the reason that you might not want to do a long distance walkers association event as your first one, is that you probably should, unless you're a really experienced navigator, pick an event that's really easy to navigate. So following a national trail or following a coastal footpath, keep the sea on the left, that kind of thing, or one that's fully waymarked. The LDWA events aren't fully waymarked. This one so far has had really good signage, but it's not always the case, and you do have to do a bit of navigation. I've got the route downloaded onto my OS Maps app, so the GPX is on there, so I can follow that. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend for a first ultra, one that's easy to navigate. Tips 3 and 4, pick one that's well supported as well. Just pass through a checkpoint there with biscuits, sweets, squash, loads of marshals around. There was tuna sandwiches. At the end we get a hot meal. So just be mindful of the checkpoints and how far apart they are as well. They're around 10 miles apart on this route, maybe 8 miles. So that's really, really useful for your first, so you don't have to carry as much. Right, lovely spread there. Now hopefully going to see Finley and Mummy, possibly Daddy, on the Greenway. Number 4, pick a summer one, because as the weather is usually a little bit easier to manage, unless it's really, really hot, of course. So yeah, maybe a spring one or an autumn one. And then you don't have to pack as much, because you don't have to pack a load of winter gear as well. So you're carrying less and you don't have to have as much experience in the mountains. I'm gonna get a new GoPro. This is about as hilly as it gets. So this is very much my old stomping ground. I used to ride my bike, or rollerblade, I think. We did that once to Berkswell. All the way along this disused railway line in my youth, my ute. Kenilworth. Finley! Hi, Finley! Hi! Wow! Look at you! Hello, darling!
Shoes.
I have got dirty shoes.
Running.
I've been running, yeah! How are you? You found me. Yeah.
Get new shoes.
Yes, I do need to get some new shoes, don't I? I'm very muddy.
Into the car.
Oh. Okay,
Go in the gate.
running jumper.
Right, we'll take those home.
Yeah. To see bye-bye. We used to cycle to Kenilworth because I used to live in Earlston in Coventry. So a couple of us from Earlston used to cycle over to see Phil and Dave in Kenilworth. And this hill it was always hard work, no matter how many times you cycled up it. Hi Phil, if you're watching. So the next few tips are about the training side of your first ultra. So apart from doing all the long runs and getting a training plan, if you want some training advice, see all the training tips from Coach Tim here. And there's training plans in my book as well, the Ultimate Trail Running Handbook, and soon the Ultimate Ultra Running Handbook. I'll put the links up here. And so the first thing you want to do in training, especially on those longer runs, is to practice eating and drinking on the move, to get your stomach used to being able to tolerate food. And you might want to put some electrolytes in one bottle and water in another. That works really well. So practice eating and drinking on the move. Practice the gear you're going to be using as well. So if you want to use poles, maybe practice using those on your long run. Get dressed in all the kit that you plan to use on the race, because you don't want to be chafing on race day, you want to just be totally comfortable. And so that's tips number 5 and 6. Tip number 7, I would say start packing for your ultra about 2 weeks before the race. So look at the mandatory kit list on the website and just check that you've got everything at that point, because you don't want to be scrabbling around last minute ordering stuff on Amazon Prime because you haven't got an emergency survival blanket, etc., emergency survival bag or whatever. And then also the week before the race, just make sure that you know where you're going. Like, just doubly make sure that you know where you've got to park. Is the parking far from where the race starts? Is there a charge for the parking? Do you need to book it? What do you need to take to registration? Is there like mandatory kit that you need to show there? Do you need to put everything in a box rather than pack it in your bag? All that kind of thing. So just check all the logistics a week before, so you've got plenty of time and you're not panicking on the day, you know. And next we're going to talk about the race itself. Hello! Yes, you're famous now. Just making a little film of the day. Yeah.
Oh, nice idea.
Yeah. I'll get them to send it round on the newsletter. Hello, morning. Hello, you having a nice day? Very muddy, isn't it? It is. I hope I'm going the right way. The signage has been brilliant so far as well. Like, really, really good. I have only had to look at the map a couple of times, and that's at like road sections, you know, like when there's a bit of a diversion, when there's some roadworks and things where presumably the signs aren't generally there. But it's a really nice day, warm, windy, a little bit drizzly, but yeah, the forecast was dire, so this is really good. I'm having a nice time. I'm tired, but I'm having a nice time. It's much more avoidable, firm mud rather than the chocolate sauce we were paddling about in earlier. So, tip number 9, start slower than you think. Anyone can run the first mile of an ultra in a parkrun PB time, but yeah, might not get to the end. So start steady and maybe walk up all the significant hills, like especially if there's any really steep ones, even right at the beginning. Sort of save yourself for the end. So you can always open up in the last like 10 miles or so and just give it everything you've got then, but not in the first 10. We're just coming up to checkpoint 2 now at Bubbanall. Not gonna lie, my hips are hurting. I kind of want to walk, but I don't think I'll get around the checkpoints in time if I just walk. So just keep running, just keep jogging, and just enjoy the lovely drizzly day and the mud. Number 10, address any hotspots before they become blisters. So even just on a day run, if you don't want to have a blister to deal with at the end of the day, tape it up. And if you want any advice on how to tape up your blisters, I've done a really good talk with Dr. Nikki Summers, expedition race medic, so check that out for amazing advice on blister care. Number 11, beware the chair. So it's really tempting to sit down at checkpoint. You know, you kind of have to sometimes, you know, changing your socks, changing your shoes, that kind of thing. But yeah, just beware. Oh, beware the car. Because the longer you sit there, not only is it taking you longer to get around, but the harder it is to get going again. So that was really surprising. I've never ever been on an LDW event before where there's not been like masses of food all laid out, you know, like cakes, quiche, sweets, biscuits, the works. So very surprising to see zero food, especially as I'm a bit hungry and I've only got 1 bar and 2 gels left. So I'm gonna munch on my snack bar now, and you know, my bar and my 2 gels will definitely get me to the next checkpoint. I just hope there's food there. Right, come on Maxted, do a bit of jogging. And my amazing mum is bringing some food and she's gonna meet me. It's amazing. So I'm really, really lucky to have that support today. So thank you very much, Mummy Maxted. Well done, Mummy. Tip number 13 I was planning to do at the last checkpoint but couldn't. Get a Ziploc plastic bag, put it in one of the side pockets and fill that with stuff from the checkpoint, sweets, snacks, flapjack, sausage rolls, whatever. And then you can just munch on it as you walk out of the checkpoint, even if you're just walking up the road rather than sitting in the chair. It just pushes you a bit further on, makes those checkpoints a bit easier to manage. Now this is something that I need to be doing on this ultra, is when you hit a bit of a low point, because inevitably if you're doing long stuff like this, you will, you know, sometimes it's not your day, you will reach low points and sometimes it's just not going to plan. You can't be like super positive all the time, but if you eat some food, that's the first thing, low mood, eat food. Maybe chat to some people around you if there's anyone around, or if you've got headphones on, then whack on a podcast or some motivating music and the miles can sort of like pass by a lot quicker if you're a bit distracted. Point number 14, never quit at a checkpoint. It's a really easy thing to do because you've just sat down, you've had a hot cup of tea, your legs have seized up and you just don't want to get going again. But quitting at a checkpoint is not the right time to quit. You have to get out of that checkpoint. Even if you get a mile up the road and you just think, no, it really isn't happening today, then you can quit, but don't quit in the checkpoint. Obviously, unless you've got an injury. Like, I'm not talking about times when you're actually injured and doing yourself damage here. And then number 15, try to enjoy it a little bit. Like, you know, even on if you're having a bad day, try to think of the positives. You know, you're getting out in the fresh air, you're not in a war zone, that kind of thing. And yeah, take some pictures, smile and chat with the people around you, and everything will feel a lot better, I promise. Ah, nice one. The path is down there, and I'm making the executive decision to go up here. Because this, compared to that, ugh. Such a nice day now. Had to get sunglasses on. Now, I think it's a good time to mention that this film is sponsored by Saw Running, who have kitted me out for this race. So I'm wearing the Saw t-shirt and these Saw shorts that I've chopped up to make into a sort of a skirt thing. Bloomin' love them. They're really, really good. I've just worn them since I got them. I've worn them non-stop, pretty much. And the t-shirt I really like as well. I love a bright colour. And the hat, very good. Throughout the gale, it stayed on my head. I did make a slit to put my ponytail through, just here as well, which serves as extra venting. But I've gone for the pigtails today, so I didn't have enough hair bubbles to do the whole, support the whole top knot business. So yeah, I'm growing my hair and it's a bit unwieldy, so thick. So yes, that's what I'm wearing from Saw today. So many thanks for Saw for sponsoring this film, and check out all their trail running gear on the website, top left. I also have the waterproof as well in the back here. You would have seen me in that was the green jacket that you saw me wearing this morning. That's been really good as well. It's really light. It's like about 345 grams or something for a size medium, I think it is. Really good choices from Saw. Thank you to them for sponsoring this film. Just coming into the Brinklow checkpoint now. Whoop whoop. Time to see Finley again. Oh, we are over halfway. We are at, what's 17.5 plus 4.5? 18, 22 miles. We've done 22 miles, so we've broken the back of it 18 miles ago. I've got to do it. I did think back there in the endless mud, I was like, I could just quit here at Brinklow checkpoint. My mum and dad are going to be there, Finley's going to be there. I could just quit. But then I just thought, that'll make a really rubbish film and I'll look like a really rubbish YouTuber. And I just thought that doesn't give the right message going out to people like you watching, does it? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to get it done. I'll walk if I have to. And you know, it's a nice day. I forgot sun cream. That's bad. But yeah, it's a lovely day. I'm just gonna get the hell on with it, Claire. Remember why you're doing it as well. Like maybe you're doing it for charity, or you've been training for a long time for something like this and it's your first distance of this kind. Maybe put some inspirational words on your arm, like write the first letters of those inspirational words on your arm, or stick them with sticky tape to your fuel just to give you motivation. Reasons to not stop. Finley, bloody mindedness, Mrs. Wade, family support, and just not that bad, is it? Come on, just a little bit of hip pain and a bit of tiredness. Just the cut-offs are fine, just keep going. You can do this. And another tip I've just remembered to help you keep on going is to think how you're going to feel afterwards. Like if I quit now at this checkpoint, only 23 miles in, when I know that I'm capable of much more and it's only 17 miles to go, I'll just feel like really like whereas if I complete it, you know, having a bit of a challenging day, I'll be really proud of myself. I'll be like, yeah, I did that. So yeah, think about how you're going to feel afterwards and just sort of fast forward yourself to that and say, do I want to be going back home to my family and going, yeah, I just quit? You don't want to do that. So yeah, go, go, go. Thank you. I've already been in once.
Watching you, watching me. Well done.
Thank you. Oh, I feel so much better now. I've had some food. Oh, going this way. Oh no, it says this way. What is going on? Doesn't mean straight ahead, it means this way. Now I've had some food, I feel so much better. Oh, that must have been what was contributing to the low So thank you so much, Mummy and Daddy Maxted, mainly Mummy Maxted, for making the food and meeting me. Oh, I feel like I can run again. It definitely must have been the food. Low mood, eat food. If you've got food, that is. Oh, lovely. Mum made me some tuna sandwiches, had a packet of crisps, so just sat in the car for like a few minutes. And yeah, all is well with the world again. Thank God. Right, on with the running. Which way am I going? Oh, I need to get the map. This map, by the way, is amazing. And the weather is a lot better than I thought it would be. Hurrah! Yeah! Whoop whoop! Yes, I love ultra running. Ultra running is wonderful. Love ultra running. Yay! 23 miles done. 17 to go. Yeah! And 6, only 6 to the next checkpoint. Do it one checkpoint at a time. That's another tip. Oh no. I think I'm going to climb over this one. Really is never ending. Right, I'm climbing around this one. I just don't want to get my feet wet again. Ah. Success. Haha! Take that, mud. And next I'll fall on my face. Oh God, like that. We're 27 miles in. And after the food, things are looking better. Weather's staying all right. Yeah, we're back in the game. Well done, guys.
We're having great fun.
Oh yeah, looks it. Hiya! Hello! Hiya, Athena!
How are you getting
Yay! Oh, I'm really tired, but this looks great. Yeah, really nice.
One shotgun the seats. There's 55 of you in 3 seats.
Oh my God,
Do you
yeah.
wear the chair?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, 55, 22.
I've just given up now. We're nearly there, so it doesn't matter if the feet get a little bit wet now. It'll drain out. Yeah, I haven't eaten super well. Yeah. Thank you, Finley. That's really nice of you. Night, night. See you soon. Hopefully it's all downhill from here. Yes, the end is nigh. I just got to go under the A45. It's about 1.5 kilometers left. I can't say that I've enjoyed myself today, and that is no fault of the race whatsoever. It's mainly bad planning on my part, having a glass of wine, staying up till midnight, not getting sleep till 1. And not training enough and having a bad attitude. Apart from that, everything's good. I am excited to just be it for a bit, it to be over. Oh, sorry, I'm a really bad advert for ultra running today. Oh, apologies if you're just starting out on your ultra running journey and you clicked on this film with all these tips in and gone, oh God, this woman hates ultra running. I don't hate it. But it's hard not to be underestimated. Even a 40-mile jaunt around your local area with not much ascent can be really challenging. So yeah, good luck if you're signing up for your first ultra. Absolutely fantastic thing to do. My next one is the Race to the King, 100k, so if you're along on that race, do come say hi. And yeah, good luck with all your ultra endeavours this year. I'll see you on the finish line. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Thank you very much to Soar Running for sponsoring the film. The hat, incredible. Waterproof jacket, lifesaver. T-shirt, lovely. Shorts, brilliant. Mwah, mwah. Top quality gear. Wouldn't be wearing anything else. Please let this be the end. And there's the finish. I'm just gonna do sub 12 hours. Do I have time to walk the last bit? No! I've got 2 minutes to do sub 12 hours. Right, come on. We've made it! Yay! Is that you, Sam? Well done, thanks for the brioche. Right, am I going to make it sub 12? Please. Meriden club of some kind, part of England club. I'm here. Yay! I'm here. Hello. Hello, I'm very ready.
Have you got your number?
243.
Have you got your card?
Yes, I have. Oh,
Well, I'll give you something to put on your Facebook.
thank you. Is that me done?
Yes.
Yay! It's a wrap. I haven't got time to actually eat anything because I've got to go back for Finley, but just showing you what's on offer. Hello! What's on offer then? Beans?
Cheese and beans on a pretty potato if you
lovely.
want it, yeah?
Oh, my mum's cooked something. I better not eat anything because she'll go mad
Sure?
at me.
Not even
Yeah.
a bit of cake?
I might take a bit of cake. Although I might not. I might just try and be good, you know? Right. Time to go home. Thanks very much.
You left your tracker.
Oh no, I should do that. I should definitely do that. Thank you, bye bye.
Bye, love.
Thank you.
Yeah, got my certificate. Now I've got to walk back to the car, which is like a million miles away, at the pub down the road. Okay, yay, done. Cool. Do ultras, everyone. They're fantastic.